Hello everyone, my name is BadLuckRain, and today I'll be making a video on Ghost. This is going to be a horror experience. So yeah, I can't wait to get scared. Also, I'm changing to my old mic, cause I just want to see which one's better, and I don't know, I've been listening to them both and I don't know. I actually don't know which one's best, so I'm just gonna make this video and then see how good it sounds. So yeah, I know nothing about this game. I don't know how long this game is. All I know is that it's a horror game, and that's basically it. All that I know. They come to us without a word. Okay, that is okay. They notice the difference after a few months. Something has changed, not only themselves, but also the world around them. The world swept briskly beneath the door cracks, and time, days, weeks, months, have become denser. I also like how you can just click the last word and it continues to the next section. That's really cool. Sometimes the silence in the apartment was unbearable. It was like a vacuum they lived in, but also outside, among people on lovely shopping streets. They found no escape. It was if the others looked right through them. They wanted to get noticed. They shouted at them, but they could not make a sound. Nah. I dislike this. Both felt the same way, but they did not tell each other about it. Their feelings weren't within their reach, and they just couldn't articulate it quite right. They could only feel the strange silence. Okay. Some door had opened. Through that, do not go away and cannot be through away anymore. Something had changed forever. It came slowly, soft-footed, and it began where they occasionally thought which could easily be discarded. But then they settled and showed up starting from the early morning, just after waking up, and the more one wants to banish them to the strong they get. They always go away just for a short time, maybe while it's one reading a book or looking through the window, but they suddenly come to the surface without prior warning. We are haunted. There's only one short rest. Then it goes to the next round. They hear noises under their beds. They could see there from the corner of their eyes, but they look directly where they were, do not see. They couldn't decide if it was better thing to do. Ignore them and try not to listen to or to approach them. Speak to them. We are haunted. The rooms are haunted. Ooh, yes, no. Oh, that's not okay. That's messed up. Very messed up. They began to keep watching during the night. Inside, they knew it would not help, but they had a feeling that someone had to stay awake at all times. Maybe out of fear. Maybe they merely create the appearance of control. The night stayed quiet, and after some time they nearly thought it was all just their imagination. Until one night. There was a strange glow under the bed. She shouted, but no one answered. Slowly, unwillingly, she slipped to the edge of the bed and tried to look under it. Oh boy, this all the bad signals. Okay. I let a doubt life, whatever that is. I saw him lying underneath with a pocket flashing in his hand. In the night while I was sleeping, with his back turned to me. His torch blinds me. In the night I am dazzling. Someone else, I saw his back. He talked to someone else. I pulled myself up again. Against four. Who? Who was he talking to? Breathe. Be quiet. Okay. Took a hot bath. So hot that it was just bearable. Dove in. The same. Oh. Oh my. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, that is really cool. You can't see it here. You can't see it, and then when you just... Oh, that is phenomenal. Awesome use of the light, of like the... What's this called? The highlighter? Really good use of it. It was just bearable. Who dove in? 3 with her hand wanted to forget everything and just sink into the foam. Okay, no, nothing. 5 time went by as who came out of the water. All sorrows were gone. And who felt light and unburdened until whose gaze wanted to the ceiling. Okay, nothing. I dislike everything in this right now. Soon seemed to be further away than normal. The paint had cracks which had spread all over the wall. Left tub and wrapped a fresh towel around whom? Who went through the apartment on wet feet, the water from whose hair trickled out of the wooden floor. In the doorframe was a notch who again had never seen before, as well as another hole in the wall behind the desk. Who, not me, couldn't understand how they could have overlooked this whole time. One time they sat aside by the couch watching TV. Both had been very quiet the whole time. They watched in silence while eating the warm-up meal from yesterday. Suddenly, who paused, stopping the movement, the fork still in the air, and said, pondering, still looking at the TV, "Sometimes one forgets the other are real human beings, have their own thoughts and a whole world inside themselves. Sometimes one has to remember that so as not to forget it." Who turned around to who and looked at me. Whom, with a strange, eerie look. Who got goosebumps. Then who turned back to the TV, and then both resumed eating and did not talk anymore. Nah, I pass. No thanks. I'd been gone by now. One day, and it was the last, she had a bad feeling in her stomach. The feeling had set. in her stomach and everywhere else, and she couldn't shake it off. Her contact lens itched in her eyes, and her sight was blurred. She had to blink all the time, the feeling as if she might have put them in the wrong eye. The right one in the left one in the right. For a short moment, she had to think about where they were, where was left, and there was right. After she stood still for a moment and raised her dominant arm, the right one. She felt a bit stupid. She shook her hand and proceeded walking in a faster pace. As long as she behaved normally, everything would be normal as well. While she continued walking, she noticed she had become lost. That was strange, because she always took the route. Despite that, the street and the area was unfamiliar. She had also started to sweat and then shiver because of the cold. And then she was hit with a full force. Oh, nah. I'm good, honestly. I'm real good. Okay. Dot. Oh my. She couldn't see the faces of the people on the street anymore. They had become indistinct and blurred, identifiably gray lumps. She felt it dizzy. She had to hold on the railing so as not to fall down, but then she flinched because she couldn't recognize the railing anymore. She knew it was there. She knew it. It was dark green railing, but she couldn't see it. They were just parallel rods, but they didn't serve a purpose. Were made by Notley, made just no sense. So the blurriness, it's supposed to be like the fact that you feel confused, and the girl in the story had her like eyes messed up. So I really like this. Well, in a sense that it's scary. As she looked up, there were no houses anymore. The houses were not houses. She could glance through and could only see the pieces, the atoms, but not the house as a whole anymore. The house was just there, and amorphous figures, which had been people one time but not anymore, were walking in and out. Also, the rest of the city consisted on atoms. Sometimes she stumbled upon them or bumped against them, but she didn't know what it was or had been as she made her way forwards, struggled through the enticement of absurd quarks. She didn't want to look at herself. She was scared that she was a purposeless being herself. An unspeakable horror crept over her. Her senses were numb, or maybe she could not see how much more than before. Oh man. As if everything was unveiled around her, everything vacant, even a bit absurd. For example, the street side, or whatever it was. She couldn't even define this. It was all too ridiculous. She could only stand before it and laugh hysterically. She walked on, soon fell ill, again because she thought about the side, and then sigh when after all humans were dead, and it would mean nothing like herself. Even she was a sigh, simply there. But maybe she wasn't, and had only never been and had only disgusted herself among all the others. Sigh. At one time, everything went the wrong direction, but we didn't know whether we could have changed something. Maybe there had only been places we shouldn't have been to, people we shouldn't have talked to, thoughts we should not have thought. But it was too late for a long time now. And events have grown their own consciousness and don't want to ruin their old places. The end. That is it. It is never the end. Oof, that was really cool. I really liked it. Like, wow. That was really good. God. I mean, a lot of things here were really cool. I really like how, like, it said, oh, the blurriness in her eyes, and then the text became blurry. That's something I really liked about the game. I didn't hear a lot of music, though. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if the audio wasn't supposed to be there, or maybe I did, I just didn't pay attention. But either way, it was a really good, I don't know, quote-unquote game. Cause I'm kind of running it on like a Windows page. So, I don't know, quote-unquote game. But yeah, really cool idea. I really liked it, and can't wait to see more. It was a really cool. And if you'd like to see more quote-unquote games like this, yeah, make sure to give this video a like, and I'll see if you guys actually really want to see more of this. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on social media. I have Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. And as always, have a nice day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.